Hello, fellow traders, and welcome back. Today is Wednesday, the 10th of January, and we are going to look back at yesterday's trades. We're going to look at today's potential trades, and we're going to look at the important news for today as well. So strap in. Let's start with yesterday. And yesterday, not going to beat around the bush, was a tough day. We had losing trades. All right. You're going to have days like that, guys. Follow your money management, and you will live to see another day. So let's take a look at these losing trades. So the first trade idea from yesterday was US dollar, Canadian dollar. We were looking to sell it. Okay. So why were we looking to sell it? Well, we were in a downtrend, and then we found ourselves at a nice area of resistance. We had the moving average 20, and we had some horizontal resistance as well. Double whammy resistance. We also saw a bearish candle. Okay, so we like this combination. If we drop down to the H4, I just wanted to point out we were never with H4 trend. This is one thing to point out. Okay, we were never with H4 trend. But on the H1, if we drop down to there now, you can see we have our nice grey zone through here where price has reacted many times. All right, and at my point of entry, which I'll show you, yeah, H1 was breaking down. Yeah, if we just follow H1 structure, you know, we were here. All right, so we're getting lower lows, lower highs potentially. All right, and then we had this nice bearish candle that formed at our grey zone, yeah, which is what we were looking for, closed back below the moving average 20. And if I show you the M15 at that exact point as well, which is here, that is that H1 candle. Yeah, we also broke M15 structure, yeah, with this candle here. So for me, guys, there was enough confluence and reasons to take the trade. Yeah, and this is your job. You need to find reasons to take the trade. The only reason I didn't have is that I wasn't with H4 structure, but I had enough other reasons to take the trade. So we entered here. Yeah, put our stop above here. And as you can see, guys, yeah, price continued up for the rest of the day. All right. So, yeah, unsuccessful trade, US dollar, Canadian dollar. The next trade I took from yesterday was euro pound. All right. If we drop down to the day chart, what were we looking at? So we were looking at selling. Okay. So we had come up. And then we had broken, if price bounced off this level and continued, I wouldn't have been interested. But it broke this level and continued down. Okay. So we're in a downtrend. All right. And also just look at these candles. Yeah. Super bearish. And the idea is just to continue this momentum down. If we drop to the H4 now, you can see that we had this level in here. What was once support becomes very good resistance. And you can see on the H4, we got a nice wick reaction here. Okay. And now let's take a look at this on the H1. Okay. So the H1 wasn't as clear, but on the so we had a H4 nice bearish wick. H1 wasn't super clear, but also again, we had an M15 breakdown. So at this point, yeah, at this point over here, yeah, you can see at the same time we got that nice H1 candle, M15 structure started to break down too. Okay, and I ended up getting selling from here. And again, put my stop up here. And as you can see, guys, it was a unsuccessful trade as well. Okay. If we go back to the H1 as well, yeah, like I say, I was entering in here roughly. Oh, wrong one. I was entering in here roughly, putting my stop up here, but price just wanted to retrace that little bit further. And if we go back to the H4 now, yeah, it doesn't look like a big difference, but this was enough to take us out. It popped up and come back down. Interestingly, I pulled up some fib levels, guys, because once I have a losing trade, I want to analyze things. Was I getting in too early? Had it retraced enough here? to take it lower. Okay, and I thought, let's take a look at some fib levels. And if we take the fib from the last H4 high to the last H4 low, you can see, you know, it reacted in the golden zone between 0.5 and 0.618. So it still wanted to retrace a bit further to this fib golden level. All right, so yeah, you know, we learn from each losing trade, guys. So those were my losing trades from the trade ideas yesterday. I also took US dollar Japanese yen, which was a losing trade as well, guys. So like I say, tough gut day, but we're going to have them. As long as you follow your money management, you will be fine. We did also have a couple of other trades we were looking at yesterday. All right, was looking at Euro Canadian dollar. And this was a tricky one. All right, if we look at the day chart, yeah, we're looking to sell this pair. Yeah, why were we looking to sell this pair? Well, we were in a downtrend, and now we're in a downtrend stroke range. So the idea is to come from the top of the range back down to the bottom of the range. Yeah, downtrend stroke range. It makes sense to sell from here. And we had nice bearish wick fall. All right, if we drop down to the H4, the problem with this is we was always in a H4 uptrend, because I know a few of the VIP guys were taking this trade. So if we just follow that, we are in an uptrend. Yeah, higher highs, higher lows. Yeah, and this was a very important level. Okay, this level here proved to be very important because you can see, guys, that it never broke that level and still wanted to come up and hit this level. That is the power of the H4 trend for you. All right. So, you know, if we were going to sell this, selling it from up here would have been the idea. If we drop down to the H1, yeah, and we would have had a nice bearish candle, because the idea was, remember, a break of this level and we can start entering, which never happened, or we can be aggressive and start selling from up here and we get a nice bearish candle. So yeah, some of you might be in this trade. If you are, please let us know, guys. We'd always like to know how your trades go and if you take the trade ideas, etc. And the final trade from yesterday was Euro Yen. So let's take a look at that. If we start with the day chart, again, I'm not interested in this trade anymore because of this candle. It's quite a bullish wick. But yesterday, you know, we was in a downtrend. Yeah, lower lows. We were back at these highs here and getting a bearish reaction. All right. And if we drop down to the H4, yeah, structure had started to break down as well. All right. So if we look at Euro Yen, you know, we found ourselves in a very nice position, especially when we saw this candle. Yeah, this candle, you know, if I wasn't in Euro Pound, I would have entered this trade. Yeah, that is a very nice H4 candle. Yeah, to enter on. We're in a downtrend. Yeah, we've got a very nice retrace, big bearish candle. Yeah, entered here, put your stop above here with a view to come lower. And look, again, this trade wouldn't have worked out. It was just one of them days, guys, where the market just turned on us. So, yeah, tricky day, guys. We're going to have them. Yeah. Just trade your setups. Right, guys, those was yesterday. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoy my analysis and enjoy receiving my trade ideas every single day, then please come join the channel and subscribe to the channel right now. We'd love to have you. Also, if you could smash the notification button so you receive an alert every time you post a vid, we post a vid. And also, guys, if you could please smash the like button. It really helps support the channel. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for tuning in. Yeah, we love having you. Right, trades for Wednesday, the 10th of January. Before we do, let me just mention a few things, guys. So first of all, if you haven't joined our trading community, then please do so. We have a free Discord channel. Also, guys, we've got the VIP Discord channel. You do have to pay for this, but you get access to me throughout the trading day, as in you can ask me questions. I give you my trade ideas as and when they happen. And also, guys, most importantly, you get access to the Trading Academy, which is just full of tutorials to help you trade. So some real value in there, guys. Check it out. Also, we've got a mentorship program where I coach you one-on-one. If you're interested in that, drop us an email and we'll send you the details. Also, you can become a Simply Forex YouTube supporter if you would like to show your appreciation for the channel. And again, there's loads of perks to becoming a member. All the information for all of these things are in the video description. And also, guys, just let me point out that we've got two great promotions running at the moment. Yeah, we've got the promotion with Darwin X, which is offering you 40%. And we've also got the promotion with My Flash Funding, which I think is 20% or 25% at the moment. The editor will let you know. So, yeah, if you're looking to increase capital, we've got an offering from Darwin X and My Flash Funding prop firm. Great promos going on at the moment. Check it all out. It's all in the video description. Right. Trades for Wednesday, the 10th of Jan. First trade idea is this: euro against the Canadian dollar. Yeah, we still like this trade idea. Why do we like it? Because we are in a downtrend stroke range. Okay, so we are basically just ranging from here to here, guys. You can clearly see that. And at the top of this range, look at these wicks that we're seeing. All right. So downtrend stroke range makes sense to sell from the top of the range. We're seeing bearish wicks and we've got some room to move into to come down to the bottom of the range. All right. Logical, common sense stuff, guys. If we drop down to the H4, you know, I would say we've already had our entry candle. Okay. So it's worth bearing in mind that we are in a H4 uptrend. Okay. Yeah, we are. This is where we find ourselves, but we're not making new highs. And we had this very bearish candle form yesterday. All right. So really, this is our entry candle. We just haven't entered it yet. So if we go back down to the H1 now, yeah, there's a few ways we can trade this. Okay. So H1 again is really in an uptrend, okay? And we find ourselves in this sort of range here. So, you know, if it breaks this level, yeah, we've got a H1 structure break. But the problem there is you're hitting straight into support. Yeah, so that's not really viable. But I wanted to show you this gray zone because that is where H1 structure breaks, okay? So we would need to wait for price to break down, but then also break this level through here, this gray zone. Okay, and then we get a retrace, yeah, and then we can start selling from here. Or alternatively, we can be a bit more aggressive with the trade because we've already got that H4 candle that I said was our entry candle, really. So if price retraces back up to these last H1 highs here, you know, and we get a bit of a bearish reaction, maybe we can start selling from there. I like selling from here because I would like to, you know, hide my stop above here if possible. It depends on risk to reward, etc. All right, so we'll see, guys. All right, but there's a few ways we can trade EURCAD. So euro Canadian dollar, we're looking to sell that, guys. Also euro pound. Yeah, we're still looking to sell this, guys, because not much has changed here. If we go to the day chart, it's the weekly chart I really like here. All right, so this weekly chart, as you can see, yeah, price has come storming down, retraced, really nice value here, and then it's come storming down again. Look at this weekly candle, very bearish. We can take price down to here. If we drop to the day chart now, and it was all about this level. If this level held, yeah, and price shot up, I wouldn't have been interested. But as you can see, price has broken that level. All right. And we're seeing bearish, bearish, bearish. And although this was a bullish candle yesterday, look at the top wick. Yeah, we've still had rejection at this level. So if we go down to the H4 now, and again, you know, we are in a downtrend. Yeah. And it's retraced to a really nice level. And we've seen this reaction already from yesterday. If we now drop down to the H1, we've got a couple of options here, guys. All right. So we could wait for we're in a H4 downtrend. It's worth pointing that out. But we could also wait for H1 structure to change. So if that's the case, we would wait for a break. Let's say price does this, and we would wait for a break of this level. Yeah, we get a break, retest, we can start entering and take price lower. Okay, that's the first idea. If we want to be more aggressive with this trade, yeah, we can take price back up to these last highs, which is the last H4 highs. And then we get a bearish reaction here, and then we can start selling as well. All right, so that's Euro Pound short ideas. And the final one, guys, is Pound Aussie Dollar. You've got Pound Aussie Dollar and Pound New Zealand Dollar are at interesting levels. But I like Pound Aussie Dollar. Again, if we look at the weekly chart, it's the weekly level that I like. Yeah, because prices come breaking down in a bit of a range, and then it broke. Right, it broke this level. Okay, so we're getting lower lows, and you know, is this the potentially new lower high? We shall see. But I like the level because you can see all this support in here, yeah, and price is reacting there currently. If we now drop down to the day chart, you know, and you can see, just looking at the candles, guys, right, you can see how on the day chart buyers have slowed down. Look at these. Buyers are frantic. Buyers are pushing this up. Buyers are slowing down, slowing down, slowing down, slowing down. Buyers are slowing down. All right. So if we get a break of structure, you know, we could potentially come lower. If not down to this blue line, even this blue line. If we drop down to the H4 now, guys, yeah, because this is the structure break I'm waiting for. So if we get this, we could be in business. Yeah. So if we just follow H4 structure, again, we are not making higher highs. Always a red flag. And those daily candles have also told us that buyers are slowing down. Sellers are coming into the market. And look how many red candles we're starting to get now. Okay. Now, all I'm looking for is a break of these lows here. Yeah. So if we see this, we get a break, we get a retest, I will be interested in selling from this level back down to here, if not here, guys. All right, so that's Pound Aussie Dollar sell trades. All right, and those are my trade ideas for today. Let's take a look at the news now. So news for Wednesday, the 10th of January. It is a pretty light news day. All right, so the only two pieces of news I'm interested in are this. At 2:15, London GMT, coming out of the UK, we've got the Bank of England Governor Bailey speaking. All right, so, you know, obviously he could really move the pound. And then after that, the only other piece of news I'm interested in is this. At 3:30, coming out of the US, we got crude oil inventories. And obviously this can affect US dollar, also Canadian dollar, and obviously oil if you trade that as well. After that, guys, we also do have 6 o'clock 10-year note auction. All right, so this is classed as a 3-star rating here, so you must pay attention to this as well. This could move any US dollar pairs. All right, guys. So, yeah, light news day. I hope you've enjoyed the vid. Don't forget, join me for the live stream today, 7 a.m. New York EST time. Get all your questions ready. Looking forward to seeing you. All right. Have a great trading day, guys.